White House says 104% China tariffs take effect at midnight. Get freaking wrecked. Have you argued with anyone on this, on the tariff stuff?
Yeah, my dad visited yesterday.
Oh my god, dude. I'm so sick of people that like don't understand what reciprocal means.
Well, I will say that saying that it's reciprocal taxes is kind of misleading.
I feel like only slightly though. Like because I'm just tired of like it makes sense if you have like uneven trade, like due to
Yeah.
natural
Oh, yeah.
resources.
I'm not saying I disagree. It's just that's everyone's number one argument is like, well, they're
Yeah.
not reciprocal tariffs. And it's like, yeah, I mean, not technically. You're
Yeah.
correct. But I do agree that if someone is exporting to us billions of dollars and not importing anything from us, then yeah, I mean, they should be tariffed. But there are several countries on that list that import more from us than they export to us.
Yeah. Oh, for
And
sure.
I don't know if we should be tariffing that. Like, there should be an exemption where if you import more from us than export, then you get a 0% and then do incremental increases based on how big the trade deficit is.
Yeah. When I compared uh for Canada though, like they've been ripping us for years.
Oh yeah, yeah, and they can do tariffs if they wanted to do tariffs by product. That's one thing, like reciprocal tariffs per item, um, or the deficit increments thing. But like, follow one of those.
Yeah. Speaking of following one of those, ladies and gentlemen, you guys should follow the Big Sleep podcast. Ernesto and Nick here bringing in episode 20, the big dub.
Hell yeah,
Podcast is almost old enough to drink
I won't tell.
and smoke. All right, you'll be like 20, 21,
21.
maybe 21. Hell yeah. You don't always die from tobacco.
Oh man, got some stuff coming out hopefully soon, right?
Like discharge?
Well, that's daily. That's not soon. That's happening right now.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
You don't always. No, we
Oh,
got
yeah.
some stuff coming out, right? Maybe. Are we announcing that now?
Oh, that's right. And then I said discharge, and then the Lord punished me.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah, go for it. Can you bring up pictures or anything, or you just want to talk
I
about
said
it?
we wait on that. Yeah. Yeah. Might have some merch coming out, right?
Yeah.
Some merch in the funky bunch.
Yes. Uh, I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yeah. We ordered some samples. Waiting on some of that to come in. I got one of the samples today and I was thoroughly impressed by like the quality of what I ordered. So that was interesting. I didn't think that I honestly I kind of had lower expectations.
Well, I think it's important to hook up our significant others with some merch too, so that way, like, they quit harassing us,
Yeah.
but also, so they feel like it's kind of worth it.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Uh that's why I ordered two of what you ordered cuz I know I ain't going to ever be able to make use of it.
What I don't remember what I ordered. Shirt, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like, I don't know how open we to talk about it. Like elephant in the room. Like
Oh, we
I
can talk about the merch. I just don't want to
like
show
the
any
merch. All
pictures
right.
of it yet.
Okay. Yeah. We've been interested in doing clothing.
Yeah.
And we kind of I wouldn't say went back and forth. We talked about it. We had conversations about it, and I think we settled on non-specific, not a lot of words. Neither of us like words on our clothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, we like it to be relatively vague and not like over the top. Neutral colors,
Yeah.
faux show.
I did go a little wild on some of the colors just so people had options if they're into that. So there is that.
I think that's important though. Like when like you have like a row of black and gray shirts, and then you got like that one orange shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and like sometimes you're feeling extra.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like the off kilter colors with like the style that we chose on some of our stuff. So I'm cool with
Yeah.
that. Like, what's that term for that? I don't want to say like Easter cut, like pastel. Is that
Uh,
pastel colors?
yeah, pastels. Yeah. Yeah.
I've kind of been digging that stuff. I mean, I don't know how much of it I would wear, but I like to look at it.
Or
So
like the fall colors, like that fall burnt rusty orange, man. Mm.
yeah, I like that too.
I I kind of my Tacoma is black, but like the year before it, they had a like a rust orange. And I kind of wish I'd have locked it down.
Yeah. Oh man, Star Citizen has some sales, man.
Jeez. We should spend the rest of the podcast looking at them and purchasing them.
I already when I saw this went on LTI the other day, I bought it. So
Yeah. And you're trying to sell off addiction to me. Oh, speaking of selling off addiction, I think I need to buy Schedule 1 before like something happens. Like I just got like a bad feeling that that game's gonna like come off the market because of like some sort of legislature or something. Because it's still like trending upward, right?
yeah.
And I had this like terrible feeling I need to buy that game and download it before it gets taken off the market.
Well, there was a whole thing already, I think. I don't know if it's true or not, but I just read like a headliner that was like they're might be in trouble for copyright.
Yeah, I posted it on Nolan's Discord. So I guess there's a game called like Drug Dealer Simulator,
Yeah.
and they're on their second game,
Yeah.
and so I decided to peek into Steam to see like what their game was all about, and it had like Grand Theft Auto looking graphics. Uh, it's getting review bombed. It is overwhelmingly negative right now.
Well, and I think it was pretty pricey when it came out and it was clunky.
Yeah,
Like the trailer does not look like the gameplay.
really.
Yeah. So I don't know
Oh,
what the deal was there.
I always do appreciate like a good review bomb though. Like
Yeah, if
it's
it's
a
a
good
game that
time.
you are wanting that to
Uh,
happen to. Yeah.
but like, what's the irony of like a drug dealer like dev suing another drug dealer dev? Like, you guys are both making, I don't know, less than moral games. you're gonna,
It's a business,
you're gonna
man.
go into litigation for it. Like,
It's the same thing that when it's the same thing when meth heads get robbed
yeah,
because they paid someone for drugs and they didn't get the drugs, who did they call? The police.
Yeah.
And guess what the police have to do? Go get their money because it's still a crime, even if it was to buy drugs. It's still theft.
Dang. And then they arrest him.
Right. Like conspiracy.
Yeah.
Speaking
I
of,
mean, the game looks good though. Yeah.
yeah, it is fun. Yeah. I'm kind of like getting to late game stuff, so I'm not really sure what I do anymore. Um,
Yeah.
but it's still fun. I was gonna say, speaking of games, um, we tried another game, right?
Oh yeah.
It's been pretty good. What is it called again?
Shadows over Chroma Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a
Is it
dark and darker clone. I think it's Shadows.
is it Shadows of?
Oh, Shadows of.
I don't know what it's called. I enjoyed it though. That
Uh,
was like a good
you're right.
drop
Shadows
in
of.
drop in game. I will say I got like a little excited. But like I wanted to like hop in and loot up and extract. Hop in, loot up and extract just to like save up those credits
Yeah.
to unlock the I don't know, talents, I guess.
Okay.
And I felt myself like hurry, 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 hurry. You know what I mean?
When we played it or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Yeah.
hopefully I'm not pissing people off.
No, I think the get in, get out is like pretty natural at those like lower levels.
Yeah.
What I appreciate about the game is like if they're gonna keep it PvE, like
They'll
if they
they'll
can,
yeah. They'll keep that as an
because
option for sure.
I would hope so. Because if it has like the PvP of like Dark and Darker and like some of the other ones, then I'm probably gonna I'll switch off of it. But for now, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't know what's that other game that you posted uh that you
Oh, for
said you wanted to
tonight,
play. Yeah, what is that?
it's a furry game. That's faux show. It's Ultra Mega Cats, and it looks like a maybe like a Risk of Rain, like a linear Risk of Rain style game.
Okay.
So anthropomorphic, or however you pronounce that, will be cats. And
Well, what do you do? Just
I
like
don't know, man.
roguelike?
Yeah. Yep. I think that's my favorite part about these demos is like I'll look into it well enough, but like a demo or a play test, like a free game, I absolutely love jumping into it like relatively blind. Like I feel
Yeah,
like that
I
was
haven't
why we
tried.
had so much fun 2 days ago is because we were like, "Oh, this is an extraction game. Oh, like it's not just a
Yeah.
dungeon crawler. Oh, you need a torch."
Yeah, that was dark. That was the other thing about that game. Like you up the brightness and it was like
Yeah.
whatever. Like I don't even
Nah.
think it just brightened the bright parts.
Yeah. Especially on your OLED. I bet it was like,
Yeah, it was. And I don't
Yeah.
even think I had HDR on either, so there's that.
Um, I dropped in as you saw last night into the main group, and they had some opinions about the game. Some of them didn't like that it didn't have the PvP aspect, which is totally fair. Like if that's what you like about Dark and Darker, that like heart racing moment when like two groups of three collide,
Yeah.
or two groups of two or three. But they also like gave some criticism about like how near similar it is to Dark and Darker. Like I guess like the maps they were saying were like near identical in some aspects,
Oh, really? I see.
but
I've never played Dark and Darker, so
me neither. Like this game has a better aesthetic to me, and it doesn't have the PvP. So
yeah. I like the idea of the PvP, but And that's one problem, and I think that's part of it. Like I used to play Escape from Tarkov, and
Yeah.
when Gray Zone Warfare came out, I was like, this is a much more convenient version of Escape from Tarkov. Like there's
Hmm.
stuff to do. It's not just jump in, grab items, and extract. Like
Yeah.
you have quests and stuff like that or missions to do. Um, but I have not played PvP because I'm not gonna play PvP solo. Like,
Oh yeah.
because I'm not gonna lose my shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Just get booty slapped.
mm-hmm.
After you mentioned CS:GO on the last episode, I've uh I've thought about that game a few times about like it would be nice to drop into one game. Or not CS:GO, but CS2.
Yeah,
But I'm sure there's other games out there that would be similar and as fun.
yeah. One of these days you'll get Gray Zone, and we'll
Maybe.
ride helicopters around,
Maybe.
or Armory Forger. We can listen to super racist stuff all day long.
Heck yeah. Like on the radio of the truck.
Yeah, just blast
Because I
it.
put it in the game files.
Yeah, mod
Yeah.
support for Neighbors in Paris. That's the only song that
That
plays.
on repeat.
Yeah,
We're gonna dance to one song and one song only, and it just plays that part over and over.
yep. Or just the ball so hot. That's
Also
it.
hot.
Shit
Also
crazy.
hot.
Ball so hot.
Just like every time you hit a bump,
Yeah. Or if you get a headshot or something, it just plays like a soundbite.
you're still. Motherfuckers want to find me.
And it puts it on like
Uh,
open chat, like
hell
local near field chat, so you can't even.
yeah. It's got like the audio over your head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we definitely need to play a shooter, man, just so I can
Get it
get it
out.
out of me. Yeah, you know.
Sometimes you got to. I mean, I don't know. I still have Marvel Rivals installed for like that occasional because I'll never play Overwatch again. I don't want to say never, but I have no intent to play
I
Overwatch
probably
again.
won't. I don't know if
Yeah,
they could come out with anything that would make me want to play Overwatch again.
right. Yeah, it doesn't even look good anymore. Like they've added so much, and there's been so much FOMO that like what do I desire now?
Yeah.
Like I can't ever catch up.
I think I've just like gotten everything I can out of that game.
Yeah, I agree. I wish that it would go back to like 6v6. But even then, like it would be me on the outside being like, good. And then, like still not playing it. So
Yeah.
yeah.
What else is new?
I didn't really make shorts for our channel all that much this week, or over the last week. I made one and I found what little time I could and I did it while I was driving, which is terrible. Don't text and drive, much less edit your videos while you drive.
I think you
But
should.
uh but yeah, I need to go back and like clip out some pieces of the last video. Um and then I think that we should just like keep playing demos.
Yeah. I like the idea of doing the demos. The only problem is like not a lot of people know what they are, so it's not found. I mean, eventually when it launches or gets closer to launch, people like start searching it up.
Oh, you mean for like making
Content.
like for content? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it. It's like a future investment
Yeah, yeah.
or like a potential investment. Because I think right now, like for some of those games, like there would be no content. So you're kind of fitting a niche. I think playing demos especially as a group, and it lines up with like some of the goals that I have of like if we can get like um a TBS, like the Big Sleep Gaming Group, where we have like the select people that we game with all the time, and then we do demos. So you have that investment. Um, then it's like you get engaging content. You get you play games that because it's new. There's no guides. There's no stuff like that. So like that's engaging as well. So
Yeah.
I think you're just pumping out new content like all the time.
Stay pumping, brother.
Uh, and then like we all have and then the clothing line on top of all that. Like I'm excited for the future.
Yeah. Yeah, we got clothing. We got some like smaller merch items just to
Yeah.
rep the logos,
Rep your shit.
rep it. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I never did get around to like filling out any of the documents and stuff that I said I was going to, so I still need to
Yeah, we
do
said
that.
we were gonna do that yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I still need to do that.
That's all right.
No, my dad came to town and he's usually here for like he'll come in the evening,
Yeah.
grab a hotel, spend the night, and then leave in the morning. And I guess my daughter kind of guilt tripped him, like, yeah, you just like come for a few hours and then leave. So he's like, I'll stay for 2 nights. So we hung out with him the last couple days. But yeah, I just started playing Bannerlord again, man.
Dang.
Yeah, I got the mods list working and been clocking hours on that.
Today, like that was your venture today.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then we cleaned up my desk, and by we I mean
Nice.
Brooke came in here and grabbed all of the stuff off my desk and wiped it down so I can see it now. That's pretty interesting.
Hell yeah. I messaged Kristen during work, and I was like, I need some like consumer therapy. Like
Yeah.
I should buy I should buy that indoor smoker I want or that monitor I want. Like I should buy something. And then she sends me like a screenshot of like the checking balance, and I was like, "Oh,
Never mind.
that's okay."
Yeah, I'm down like 55% in crypto. Uh like 12% in everything else.
Yeah, stonks, man.
Oh, I'm just dumping money in now.
Yeah,
Yeah, like all of the stuff that I had in my high yield savings, I'm just incrementally like taking chunks of it and putting it in the Roth and
yeah.
all of that stuff. So
I really should like just dump everything into my TSP right now, like
yeah,
everything in the C fund.
yeah. My work retirement fund sucks because I can't choose what investments it goes into or anything like that. It's just like a cash market account,
Yeah,
and it's okay. Like it's guaranteed 5% return, like with no losses, but that's not like the returns that I would like to have. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like I can outperform that return.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a double edged sword, but I have a decent chunk in that. Um, so we'll see. I mean, I can't even close it or roll it over unless I terminate employment. So that's the other bad
Yeah.
thing about it.
What'd you ever do with your TSP? Did you cash it out, or are you just gonna sit on it until?
I never did TSP.
Oh, really? Like
Yeah,
the entire time?
yeah,
Dang, dude!
or at
Remember
least
that
I
crazy
don't think
lady?
I did.
You should look into it.
Yeah,
I mean, you could just use your social to look at it. Um, Remember that crazy lady that was like standing in front of like the whole formation, and she was like, "It's like 5% over. here and 5% over here, and that makes 10%. And like I was on my phone per the usual, and like I literally was just like, "What?" And then I argued with her like in front of everyone for like pretty much like the rest of the time she was there. I was like, 5% plus 5% is not 10%. Like, what are you talking about, lady?
What was she trying to explain?
She was trying to explain like if you were a technician and like National Guard soldier, then like you're paying 5% matching over here and 5% matching over here, that like it's like 10%. And I'm like, no. Like even if you looked at both incomes together, like that's still just 5% of your total income that you're
Oh
putting
yeah.
in just into
Yeah.
two different funds.
Yeah.
Like you're crazy, lady. Like that is
Well, cuz you still had
nutty
max
cuckoo.
contributions to whatever. But yeah, I don't even know how to look that stuff up. TSP.
Yeah, there's like a what's it called? There's like a reset method. Hopefully you got stuff in there. The problem is if you withdraw it, I want to say it comes with like um
Yeah.
a hefty charge, but you can loan against it and then pay it back, and then everything you pay back goes back into the TSP.
Yeah, I think you should be able to loan or take a loan against any of your equity that you have anything.
But
Yeah,
I
I
want to
don't
say
think I have one.
it's a tax-free loan though, right? Or not tax-free. It's a
You set
I think
your
it's
interest.
that's it. Yeah. But then it all plays into itself. Where I think is normally you'd have to pay your interest. Like your interest would go back into the account as well, like if you
Yeah.
pay it off. Yeah, if you figure it out, that'd be cool. You just have some like spare liquid floating around.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I do. It just said no match found.
For your social.
Yeah.
Womp.
Yeah, cuz I think I remember them asking about signing up for that or whatever. And I don't think I ever did.
I'm sure if you have any like LESs in your like Gmail or something, I wouldn't be surprised if you emailed me one at one point.
Cuz if you don't sign up for the TSP, I don't think there was any other form of retirement. Like they
Other
didn't
than
do a
like,
forced one.
yeah, until they did the blended.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The times are changing.
Mhm.
The winds of change. Speaking of the winds of change, man, it's nice out. It was nice out
It's
this
been
week.
windy here, man.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a little windy this morning. Yesterday it was so nice. I ran outside. I ran so hard that I like about died. Like almost like puked.
It's been like mid to upper 40s.
I did not mute that.
That was good. That was some push.
Jesus. Mid to upper 40s?
Yeah. Like we hit 50s a couple times, but it was so windy. Like the feels like temp was still pretty
Uh,
low.
Not sunny?
It was sunny. Yeah.
Oh. Hmm. It's been sunny, relatively warm. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you had to
There was a little bit of wind,
have
but
you had to hit the AC yet or what?
oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, that was like a month ago that we had to hit it once.
I've had to switch like back and forth
Yeah.
and I feel like shit heating my house and then kicking on the AC when it's
Cool.
the sun is baking the siding.
Yeah. Yeah. I could agree with that. It does suck going back and forth. That's why I don't. Just open all the windows when it's like super windy.
Yeah.
Call it.
I told you I
Start dropping, getting
ordered
blown
that.
away.
I told you I ordered that platypus, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So I did some hunting online for like holsters,
Okay.
and there ain't shit for them in the government length one, like the 5 inch or whatever.
Yeah.
So I had and there's also no information on it, like what they fit in and stuff like that. So I did like a bunch of digging and found that the commander length, which is like the 4.25 inch barrel, will fit into a like staccato, one of like staccato M or PE or whatever. And
Okay.
so then I just had to look up holsters for like the staccato P and try to order that, hoping that when I get this platypus that it fits. But the wait time on it, it said expected ship date September 15th.
Ooh.
So,
Yeah, man. Those limited run.
yeah. But he was cool about it. I emailed him and I was like, "Hey, can I switch it to the shorter barrel length just because I'm not going to be able to find a holster for it?" And
Yeah.
yeah, they sent it back right away and still kept my spot in the queue. So,
Hell yeah. Huh.
what else you got?
Not a whole lot, man. I've been like I worked over the weekend.
Yeah.
Um yeah, it's been like one of those like like when you have to have like hard talks with people or like emotional talks with people. I'm kind of like drained in that
Mhm.
aspect. Or like there's been a couple times where like, all right, look, let's go have the sit down. And like I do value it, but like by the third or fourth one in a week, it's kind of just like, banging your head against the wall.
Taxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get much of a weekend, honestly. Like I use my weekends to avoid social interaction,
Yeah.
and I kind of got forced into it a bunch. Like I had to give a presentation on yesterday,
Yeah.
and it was like 40 or 50 people, and it's like on my day off, and it was like 40 minutes away from my house on my day off when I'm normally sleeping at that hour. So, yeah, my sleep schedule like has not been great, and trying to keep up with all that crap. Like this was just kind of laid on me. Like, hey, you're knowledgeable on this, and they want someone to talk to them about this. So try to go give an hour presentation. So of course, my first day off, I'm like putting together a PowerPoint and talking points, and
Yeah.
then you know what I mean. So that, and I'm doing the online school stuff, and I need to do some finals for that. So it's been rough. Been rough.
I keep meaning to sign up for classes, but like every single time I'm like, all right, work should calm down here soon. And then it doesn't. So, yeah. Kids are growing like weeds. Like they're all in like their individual sports and stuff like that. So that keeps us like it keeps us busy.
Yeah.
Um, when Bentley does like flag football, I'll uh I'll like walk laps, try to get like a little bit extra exercise in. So I want to say like last time I was able to put in like um it was like 3 or 4 miles or something like that, and
Dang.
like in one, yeah, in one sit or one get. So
Yeah, I need to find a way. It's hard to like find a way to be active in my profession. Um, but like my weekly report a couple weeks ago was 14,000 steps for the week.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, that is so bad. And like my average
The,
sleep was like 5 hours, 15 minutes
yeah.
average. So you know that there were many times that was lower than that.
I remember in younger days where like me and you were averaging like 10,000 to 14,000 steps like in a day.
Oh,
Like and we were just like always getting that.
easily. Yeah. Yeah. Like when I used to work retail, like running the floor, yeah, I
Yeah.
I was hitting like 18 to 20,000 depending on
Yeah.
how busy it was. I actually took a
Now I
screenshot on Black Friday. I took a screenshot on my phone and I was like in the 0.01% of like all Samsung users or something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, one time I reached like a milestone. I did the 9/11 remembrance thing at what's like the big Husker football area?
The rail yard.
Memorial Stadium?
Oh, yeah.
Is it Memorial Stadium?
I was just naming bar locations because that's the only thing I
Oh.
can think of when someone mentions Husker football.
Yeah, you like go down or up one set of stairs and then like down the next and you like go you work your way all the way around.
That'd be
Did it
rough.
once. Dude, I couldn't walk for like the next like 2 days.
Yeah.
Like there was no amount of like drink electrolytes, you know, like I it hurt to touch my calves.
Yeah.
Like I was in physical pain.
You got to overdose on potassium after that.
I tried a lot of stuff. Like I ate Mexican food, which is the cure for about everything.
Yeah.
All the sodium.
Yeah. My big thing is I just need to get off a night shift. Like I usually would get up and walk around outside, but on night shift, especially during the winter, it's like you can't do that,
Oh yeah.
and it's just blowing wind. And when the spring hits, I can do that a little more, but I don't think I'm going to be able to take a day shift because I was just informed last week that I'm training one of the new guys, and they're like, "Well, we want you to train on night shift." So I don't even think I'm going to be able to rotate to a better shift. And then
Yeah.
chances are we'll be having another new guy about the time that I'm done training this guy. And I don't know if they're planning on me just training going forward or what, but I don't know. We'll see. And obviously, there's no pay increase for any of this and
Yeah.
nothing like that.
Yeah, you need to move closer to here too.
Yeah.
Day shift and move closer.
Yeah. I wouldn't
We
mind
did talk
driving.
about yeah.
It
I
just,
mean, you
it would,
don't have to. You just make the Tesla do it.
yeah. Like, I would, uh, seriously consider commuting. It's just the pay difference would have to be worthwhile. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, like if there was an income to this. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree with that.
yeah. And that's going to be difficult because, like, I make pretty good money. My benefits suck, but I make decent money to where it's hard for me to, like, justify,
Yeah.
like, and I don't have to drive at all for my work. You know what I mean? Like, it's immediate. So,
I have wondered though, like I mean, let's say that this turned profit for some reason or like other ventures, like you talked about finishing school, if you found something else, invest in land, drones, like um the clothing line, like anything. If something else took off, like I work out every day during lunch. Like and sometimes I make up for a bad workout like the week before by like pushing myself too hard. But like I I wonder what I would do if like all that side just went away.
yeah.
and like and it really was me. And like if I was my own boss, had my own business that like was turning profit, I don't know. It'd be hard for me to find a new like battle rhythm to like
Yeah.
stay in shape.
Well, and I can understand that. I mean, when I did some of my like VA stuff, I had this like consideration where I could go all the way through with it and like complete everything and potentially make like as much as I make at work.
Oh
But
yeah.
it's like I don't want to give myself an out because I know that how my brain works and I would not be able to handle it, like not doing anything.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I could not work. You know what I mean? I have to do
Oh,
something.
really?
Yeah.
Huh. I think I'm really weird, man. Like in general. But also like
Holler.
I've I've told I've told Kristen like especially after like a hard week or even just like a week of work, if I've had consecutive weeks of work without like a day off, like just regular weekends, but like just still a week work, weekend, work weekend, and like I haven't taken a day off in a while, like I could absolutely veg out for like a whole day. Like
Oh
I
yeah.
could just like get in bed and like I'm not sleeping. Like if I just like doom scrolled or maybe played the Steam Deck or watched TV, honestly it's a lot of doom scrolling, but like I could stay in bed all day. I could do nothing.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think it would
and I
take a lot
can
of doing
too.
nothing for me.
I think my problem is I know that I can do that and like I'll grasp onto that. Like that's going to be the new norm and then I won't do anything like ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And especially like I've taken like all of my time off buckets are usually full, so I have to either pay it out or use it, and I would much rather use it than pay it out.
Yeah.
So like I work 4 10s, right? So I'll take 4 days off, which will give me 10 days off, right?
Yeah.
Um, and it's risky business, man. When I have 10 days off and I don't have anything planned, that's exactly what I do. And by like day four, am like, I am gonna die if I keep doing this. You know what I mean? Because I like it, but I know that I'm just gonna take advantage of it, and that's what I'm gonna always want to do if I enjoy it too much.
I think I need that, man. I wish I could have a year off.
I mean, we could just go private contract.
That'd be sick. Like, yeah, it'd be nice to work like 1 year on, 1 year off. Like
They
that'd
do
be
6 month on, 6 month off.
dude. Yeah, could you imagine like raking in enough that like oh, and like the people that go on like vacations all the time. Like usually like it's people that are older than me, but like I just I don't understand it. Like I'm already like a tense, stressful, stressed, like wound tight person. Like I just all the time. Like I can't relate to people like that. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna go to the Bahamas this weekend. Like
I
we're
think
gonna have
there's
a
a
cruise.
I think there's a money difference there too.
I mean,
Like
maybe.
life would be different if I was like rolling cash. I could
I don't
justify
know.
that lifestyle.
I mean, another thing I was telling Kristen, like I really do think like if I went to a chiropractor and like maybe acupuncture and a massage. Like if I had a week off, did like chiropractor, acupuncture, massage, and like anything else, like steam bath, sauna, I don't know. If I took a week off and did all that, I might just like die at the end of the week.
Right. It's like this is my time now. I'm good.
Yeah. Like all those toxins or whatever they talk about. But
Yeah.
more or less, I think I would just like fall apart.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never gone and done any of that. Like I've
Oh
never gone
man,
to a chiropractor. I've never gotten a massage.
I'm on my third chiropractor visit, and every time he snaps my neck, I pray
Yeah, that it.
that is the last one.
Not pray to live.
Yeah.
The big sleep.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is wild though to watch your money like disappear. Like, 'cause it's less than 5 minutes and it's like boom, $50, you know.
Yeah.
But it's worth it. Um, I mean, as you know, I had surgery, so like muscles and all that stuff rearranged, not doing well. But like, yeah, the back of my neck feels the best it's felt in like 5 years. So
Really.
yeah,
Yeah. If I could get a release from like back pain for 5 minutes, I would be like living on a cloud.
let's go. Yeah,
I think they're
uh,
cooking out there. I don't know. I'm getting
the
this
smoke it
smell. I don't know. It's like
like
an
there.
unknown smell, so I'm not really sure.
Are those red onions?
I do need to get the smoker uncovered. I'm actually pretty excited to start using that again. They got
Yeah,
hooked on the when I was doing like sweet corn on the cob and smoking it with like a full rack of like salmon fillets. That stuff was mint.
nice. I have a smoked salt, pepper, garlic mix at
Yeah.
work. It's pretty good. I'll add it to like eggs and stuff.
I like smoked paprika on eggs.
Ooh, smoked paprika on anything is good.
Yeah.
Like, um, oh gosh, Turkish eggs uses a lot of smoked paprika.
Turkish eggs.
Yeah,
I don't know if I know what that is.
I think it's minimum.
Sibir.
Is it? Yeah,
That looks
Turkish
good.
minimum, right?
Is it just like over easy eggs?
Maybe miniman's like it has like other stuff in the base, or shakshuka. Um, Essentially, yeah, to some extent,
It's almost like a poached egg dish.
yeah, with yogurt, warm
Oh, is that what that is?
Greek yogurt in there, like and chili oil, or at least some sort of pepper oil.
Oh, it literally says it here. Yeah. It's poached eggs served over garlicky dill Greek yogurt with chili
Yeah,
oil and smoky
yeah,
butter.
yeah.
5 out of 5 stars on
It
recipes.
it's literally one of the best things, like top five foods I've ever had in my life
I need to try that. It says
with
that a
like
lot of
good bread.
people eat it with sourdough.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
The old lady's been doing this thing like breakfast, and it's like toasted sourdough, and
Hmm.
then she'll do a layer of avocado on top, a layer of cottage cheese on top of that,
Okay,
and then an over easy egg on top.
okay.
And it's good. I just don't know how I feel about sourdough bread, dude. And I know that's going to cause some uproar.
I mean, no, I like sourdough. I mean, and there's like different,
I
like
think,
the one we had at Disney was good.
yeah, I think it's probably a brand thing. I don't know. Maybe that
Yeah,
could be it. Because I feel like I've had homemade sourdough and really liked it. But it
yeah.
just must be whatever we're getting. It just has
Wish
this
I had a
like
bread maker.
aftertaste. We have a bread. We she used to make all of the bread,
Yeah,
and I don't. She wanted a bread maker really bad, so we got one. And she was on a kick for like it's like one of those
yeah, yeah.
ADHD or
Fascinate. Yeah, hyper
yeah,
focus,
yeah.
fascination stuff.
Which that was sad that that passed, but like I liked it.
Yeah. Dude, my favorite is like dark, like caramelized rye bread, man. Like rye bread is just something special.
Yeah.
Like a Reuben on rye bread. Jesus.
Rye's okay. What's the like swirly bread?
Oh, I don't know.
Is that a different type of
I
rye?
mean, I think rye's got like swirls in it, right?
Yeah.
And cinnamon breads and stuff like that too.
I don't know. I'm usually not a picky eater, but there's just like a couple things that
Uh,
I just am not a fan of.
you want to know what I'm not a fan of, bread wise? Rotella.
Rotella.
Yeah, and take that Omaha, take that Nebraska. Their bread sucks so bad. It tastes like a wet sponge.
I
Like
don't know
it's
if I've
just
had it.
and it's small. Like like if you compare like I don't like Wonder Bread either, like I don't like I'm nostalgic for it, but like wheat bread, other breads are fine. But like Rotella is smaller and it's just like super spongy
I like soft
and
bread though.
and maybe you'd like it, but I'm not a fan.
Like if I do toast, I prefer if it's gonna be toasted, I would prefer wheat toast. Um,
Oh?
yeah, but like just making like deli sandwiches and stuff, like quick ones.
Yeah.
Definitely like I like the soft white bread.
Huh.
So
That like stick to your roof of your mouth bread.
hell yeah, with like mayonnaise,
Oh yeah.
and you just can't talk. It's the best.
Honestly, you know what I could really go for right now? Like just a plain Jane like bologna sandwich with like Kraft cheese and like some shit bread.
Yeah,
That
I'm
is
all
my
about
pretty
that.
good right now. Yeah.
I mean, we get like the rotisserie cut like deli meats and stuff like that, and I'll make like a fat stack sandwich.
Yeah.
And we go through a lot of avocados in this house.
Oh, miss me with that, man.
Oh, I
Nope.
love it.
I don't even like avocado oil.
Yeah, I mean that's different. I cook with avocado oil just because it has a higher burning point.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know. I don't like cooking with like olive oil. I'll do avocado oil or like extra virgin olive oil if I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. My old boss used to swear by coconut oil.
That's the other one that has a higher burning
He
temp too.
he was like, I quit using avocado oil. He's like, I moved to coconut oil. He's like, it's one of the best decisions I made. And I was
Yeah,
like, all right. I bought it. I just haven't used it yet.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know like health wise which one. I know olive oil like most or a lot of olive oil is fake. Like
Oh
it's not
yeah.
even olive oil. So we try to avoid that stuff. And I'm trying to switch off of using like non-stick pans even.
Oh, that'd be cool. Like you
Yeah.
just want to use cast or what?
Well, we
Stainless.
yeah, like just true high quality stainless that
Yeah.
is not porous. But I would say 60 to 80% of anything that I cook like meat wise, I use cast iron. Like I have a cast iron big camping thing that we used to take with us,
Yeah.
and I just like leave that thing on my oven or on my
Yeah.
cooktop, like wash it when I'm done and then cook with that.
Hmm. I have like one hexclad that we favor, and then
I've heard good things about
I have a
Hexclad.
stainless. I like it, but it's a hybrid. Like it's gonna have non-stick.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like I want to get away from that shit that they put like Teflon. I don't want Teflon anything.
Yeah. I think it's different now. I mean, at least it's different than what it was.
So Hexclad does not contain Teflon. It
Yeah.
uses ceramic.
Yeah.
Does Terabond have Teflon in it?
I think the big one is all clad, like the all clad stainless, because
Yeah.
it's so non porous and like so tight and or hammered or whatever.
Yeah. Apparently, the Terabond that's used in that is not. It's PTFE free.
Yeah. My Hexclad does stick now, and I've treated it twice. But I just treated it with olive oil. I know I treated it with like a different. I mean, it was like peanut oil or something else, but
Yeah.
um, like I need to either treat it again or swap it out. Like it's a few years old.
Like when you say treat it, are you treating it like oven baking, like cast iron stuff, or how do you treat?
I have a like whatever induction or whatever
Yeah.
the one that touches. I have a glass top, so I just like superheat it on there, and then like with oil in it, and I'll like do that a couple times off and on.
Does yours have a problem with like flexing?
The glass top itself.
No, like when you have a pan for a while and sometimes you go too high of heat and it starts to like be uneven on the bottom.
Oh no, not the Hexclad.
Okay.
We have a like an elongated like for bacon, and it did. It's like tweaked.
Yeah. My cast iron doesn't have that, but I bought some like pretty decent cookware sets back in the day, and we've had them for a
Hmm.
while, so I'm not like shitting on it or anything like that. Um, but yeah, they're starting to get like they'll like bulge out in the middle, so it's like rotating on a circle, and you can't get like even heat on it anymore.
Yeah, I'd really like to get like a wok, like
I have a
or a couple of
huge
those other.
yeah,
Yeah,
I've got a huge wok, and that's
yeah,
what I essentially like moved on to the next fixation, which was cast iron. But I used to
yeah.
cook in the wok all the time. That was great,
Nice.
especially even just like eggs,
I was
just
gonna say
cooking
I heard
eggs. Yeah,
like the
yeah.
DC
The
because you just
surface
roll.
area that you have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I think I'd like that.
I might have to grab some hexclad, dude. Get rid of. I have so many mismatched like pots and pans.
Same. I need to buy like a bunch of universal lids, like where they
Yeah,
step down to like the different sizes and like something will fit.
yeah, yeah. The hexclads are metal utensil safe.
Yeah. I liked mine a lot. I went on a like an egg. I like eggs a lot. And like
Mm,
I went on a like a voyage. It was like middle of COVID where I was doing like different types of omelets and like different types of eggs. So I did Turkish eggs, I did shakshuka, I did eggs on a cloud where like you just whip the hell out of them and then like it looks like almost like an egg sandwich, like yellow giant
yeah,
cloud. Actually, no, eggs on a cloud where like the yolk is sitting on top of the cloud. But then I did another one that looks like an egg cake, and then but my favorite still is just like some like relatively salty like a French egg, like regular ass French omelet.
yeah. I made
Like
omelets
it's
the
just
other
so
day.
good. But so many people like burn the living hell out of omelets, man.
Yeah. Well, and it's kind of easy too if you're not like used to making them. There's not like
Yeah.
a good heat setting. I'd like to get an induction cooktop.
I think what like a lot of people just don't know that like that you don't need to like overcook egg. Like
Yeah.
because like I mean the southwestern eggs is like what you see around here. Like when you go to like a diner, like they just like burn the ever living shit out of your egg.
Yeah. I mean, I'll admit I'm like the dude who when I'm about to cook something, I'll put the pan on and just
Hmm.
whip it on high thinking
Yeah,
that's how like heat transfer works,
yeah,
even though it doesn't.
yeah,
And I need to back it off for sure. Like you can cook 90% of your foods on like medium high.
yeah.
and I just need to do that. I'll buy a hex-clad apron,
That'd be cool.
and that's it. Just cheeks. Just cheeks walking around the kitchen.
Like no pants,
No pants.
no shirt.
I didn't realize they sold knives too. I bought like a really nice knife set, like the Henkel knives or whatever they're called.
Yeah,
Never use them. Like,
yeah,
I bought the old lady a knife set like 5 years ago, and we've just continued like KitchenAid or whatever, like the cheap stuff, and that's
yeah,
just what we use. And then like the Henkel knives are in the butcher block. It probably not even in the kitchen. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. We need to use them.
We have like some aesthetically pleasing looking knife set that we use, which like cuts like shit. Like
Just for the looks, man.
it's whatever. I'm hitting that age where like like all those things that you bought about like 5, 6 years ago that you don't think you're gonna have to like reorder up on. Like I'm running into that. Or
Yeah.
like, oh man, I think I gotta buy towels again.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
oh,
almost to the point
it's
where I'm thinking about buying clothing. So that's a big step for me.
yeah. Well, you won't have to now because the Big Sleep clothing company
Just all I'm going to do.
coming
Big
to
sleep,
me.
big sleep sweatpants.
Just Big Sleep apparel.
God. No, it's like when I'm not working, it's like I have three different options for like dress clothing, like
Yeah,
dressing up. And then I've got an entire dresser of shit that I've had since high school.
yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I just live life. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, if it's my day off, it's like sweatpants, a shirt, or a sweatshirt.
I love some gray sweatpants
Yeah. Don't leave the house.
on you.
On the floor, too.
Yeah,
And then, like, the last few jobs, I mean, honestly, most of the jobs I've worked, it's like uniform.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, what else is there?
I gotta say, like I I'm not one of those dudes that's like, oh my god, he's wearing his combat boots to Hy-Vee or to Baker's or Kroger's, whatever is around you. But uh it's the shirt bothers me. And like I wear mine every now and then. Like I try to wear like sweaters and stuff. I don't know. But like the tan shirt out in public with like jeans for some
Yeah.
reason just like gets me going.
It just reminds me, like, oh, you're on base and you forgot to pack or something. That's all
Yeah.
it reminds me of.
Yeah, like is this a training installation? Like is there like a reclass
If
here
it,
and like there's a
if
bunch of
it,
students?
if it makes you feel any better, the standard shirt, with the logo on it,
Yeah.
I have it in khaki so that you could wear it to work.
There you go.
So
I'm sure
there's
that'll
that.
go over well.
I mean, I don't remember anyone ever bitching about having stuff on the shirt.
That was that was like a special operations logistics like area though. Like
Oh,
those guys didn't give a shit about anything.
oh,
I've
I didn't
done
know that was
everywhere
a
else
thing.
I've been, like is a bunch of like sticklers, man. They're like it's not good. They get like cuffing the sleeve stuff. Like I learned that the hard way. I went to a new place and I was like, "It's me," and they're like, "Hey, fix your sleeves." And I'm like, "What?" Like day two, I was like, "I don't want to be here anymore."
See, that's crazy to me because I don't think I open the openmost ring every single
Yeah,
time. Uh, whatever shirt I had.
yeah,
Damn.
it's weird out there.
Hmm. Had it good and I didn't even know
Different.
it.
You had it good. All right, where I'm at right now like seems to be okay, but I've been a couple places where they're like hands in your pockets, and I'm like,
Oh my
if you
god.
say that again, I'm gonna throw these hands.
Yeah, if someone told me to get my hands out of my pockets,
Like, just give them the bird. Like, oh, I found what was in my pocket.
yeah. Good thing I keep this gun.
Yeah, yeah. I tell you what, Sarge, take the hill in front of me. Hmm,
And everybody just loved me, so that helped too.
that's
Like
true.
I feel like I could have gotten away with like someone could be getting yelled at for exactly what I'm doing, like two steps behind them,
Me, it was me.
and then I could just like walk on by and be like, "What's up?"
Yeah, we had that commander that like was obsessed with you and it just like hated me.
I don't know which one you're
I don't know,
talking
man.
about, but I think it fits the bill for most of them. So,
It was that one specific. Uh, we were in Missouri, I think.
so the one before the last one.
I don't remember who the last one was. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
So the last one loved me. He called me and was like, "Hey, how you feel about coming back here now?" And I was like, "I have cancer." Like, and he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Like, good luck to you."
Yeah. He's the one who called me and like made me go through with my VA stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like
that's
out of
good.
the blue. That's the year that I was telling you that I
Yeah,
just started getting calls from like everybody,
yeah,
like all of my superiors, and I was like, why are
yeah,
all these people calling me? It was so weird. I hadn't talked to anyone in like 2 or 3 years, and then I'm getting
yeah,
called by the commander and then the platoon sergeant
yeah,
like in within a couple weeks. And then I ran into the LT when I was like buying a gun. He's like,
yeah,
"How's it going?" Looking up at me.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
weird.
I gotta admit, I love some of those dudes. Like at the time, like yeah, the old platoon sergeant we had there. I love that guy until the bitter end. And and Thaddeus.
Yeah.
I love that goofy ass man.
God. I
He's a legend.
the best memory is me just flooring it in that M Razor.
Oh yeah.
And he was trying to laugh, like he was trying to have fun and laugh, but like if there was a spot to hang on to that M Razor, he was like,
Yeah.
ha ha ha, ha, like
Like
forcibly. And then
nervous laughing.
meanwhile, I'm like locked in and
Yeah.
just looking at him like every few minutes, like make this guy shit his pants. It was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. Man, we beat the shoot out of those things.
Not as much as the shop chick beat the shit out of the environment.
Dude, I mean, I'm glad we already talked about that once here,
Yeah.
but like, I never seen that. Like, I had to watch her do it twice
It's a core
just to
memory.
understand. I was like, hold on, I'm gonna watch you do the next oil change too, just to make sure that I'm seeing this correctly.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, I think I understand what we do now.
From dust you shall return. It's
Just-
like unloads just terrible stuff at the
yeah.
base of a tree nonetheless. Like the tree's like, please God,
What did I do?
there's not enough sunlight and rain to wash this.
Uh, this is hell. This is hell on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had like a dinosaur nugget or something that I could have like recreated like Littlefoot and like Petrie, like with the oil. Like,
Yeah.
uh,
Can you imagine if they're in like a fire zone and just like years of raw oil spilled on the ground and then that shit just like lit up? That'd be
yeah, I
awesome.
imagine nothing will grow there
Just black smoke.
just for years, just nothing but death in that area.
Yeah, better not do a soil sample.
Well, like I thought that those razors had to have synthetic. Like it wasn't like
Yeah.
5W20 or something. It was like full synthetic. Like
Well, that shit probably got hot too. I think they were like turboed. They were all turboed. Those were cool though.
yeah, that was a good time. Yeah, we get to do some cool stuff. I never did that Helicast though. I was upset about that.
It's not that cool. I mean, it's
Yeah.
cold.
You did that. You did the one in Montana.
Um, I don't remember where we were.
See, I don't think I didn't do the Montana one, but a couple of
There
the
was a
dudes
couple
did.
of them. I
Yeah.
think one was in Bragg, and
Yeah.
then one was maybe Montana was one of them. Like one was like a lake, and then one was like the ocean, and it was
Hmm.
cold. And you think you know how you're gonna land. Like you're like, I'm gonna hit this at this angle so that I don't flip upside down and
Yeah.
just suck water into your lungs. But no, you're
Yeah.
moving fast enough, you just flip.
Yeah. Good. Get a flip.
Look at the flip.
Yeah.
Oh,
We call it a short one. To
yeah. I
play
mean,
some
we're
games.
we're yeah.
Hour and a half. Yeah. Hour. Yeah, let's call
Well,
it a short one.
we'll leave it at that. Stay tuned. Maybe we'll do some teasers on some of the stuff that we're coming out with. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
We got some stuff we got to fill out and get finalized, and then we'll go live. I don't really want to give a time frame because you know us. Could be never.
True.
I want to get those
True.
samples first and take a look at them. But
Yeah.
so far, I'm impressed.
Even if it's me just wearing like my own brand, like that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's all private label.
yeah.
So cool. We'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. I have to be the one to ask you to subscribe, so do so. Do so and share with your group of one friend that you probably have and no more
In the Discord.
in the
The
Discord for
Discord.
Nick.
The Discord's been hovering around 66 people for like the past month and a half. So I would really like to see that grow.
Stay hard.
I'm hooked on the looking at that number. So
We'll work on it.
yeah.
Adios.